Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the Pacific Northwest in that lovely little town of Belfair, Washington, or Hickville, USA as I love to call it. So welcome to my channel everybody. This is my Wednesday series 2025 review. And boy was it a lot of work. Okay, I'm just going to put that out there. I'm not afraid to say it. This was a lot of work. I did an A, B, and C video for the Wednesday series. A lot of work, but it was so much fun to do. But with everything that was going on, it was a lot of work to get it finished. And here it is. I am finished. And so now we are doing the review. So let me show you. You see over here a few of the things. I'm going to share with you the products I use. So I use the Splendid Autumn DSP. That was gifted from the wonderful Lori. Those were for my A cards, right? For my B cards, I focused with the Scenic Pumpkin Patch, which was also a gift from the wonderful Lori, my friend Lori. And for the C cards, I focused on the Fluffy Squirrel Bundle, which was a gift from my friend Carol. Now, these were all gifts, and they all needed an entire month of using them. And I am so excited to share with you everything I use. But before we do that, I'm going to share with you what I use to go along with them. So I'm going to set these aside because now after I'm done, I have to put all these things away for the moment because I have other things to work on as well. So I use the Autumn Abundance September 2024's Paper Pumpkin one. So that can go in the Paper Pumpkin box. I'm going to tuck that in right there. And then lo and behold, I found it, the September 2020's Paper Pumpkin stamp set with the Give Thanks. So that's going to go in the other Paper Pumpkin box. I used the Halloween Magic stamp set and dies. Those are going to go back on my shelf. I used the Iconic Imagery dies. I used these dies here that I got from a thrift store. I used, oh, well, you can't see it. I'm tucking it, trying to get it to go in the other way. That's not going to work. My little baggie's in the way. The Autumn Expression dies. My aunt has the stamp set that goes with this one, which would probably be a good idea to get it and borrow it from her tomorrow when I go see her, if I can remember. And then I use the Peaceful Season dies. This one in particular. I use the new Words for the Season dies. Love these. Those are going to go to my right because I'll still be using those. I use the stamp set Painted Harvest. I got at the thrift store. And I had another bundle that was a gift to me, which was the Grow with Love bundle. This came in so handy, and this is going to go to my right because this is still going to be used as well, if it doesn't fall down. And then my good old faithful Banner Year. So I feel like I got a lot of use out of a lot of different products, and I brought in the Magnificent Maple single stamp set that I got at a thrift store as well. So all of those products I used as well, bringing in some of my good old new faves from a thrift store and some of my favorite products. So I also was able to make a whole bunch of bookmarks from my scrap pieces. Now, there is one that did not get, where is it? There is one that did not get laminated, and now I don't know where it is. But there is one that was a stray that did not get laminated, but it will be laminated once I get at least 5. I can get 5 of these bookmarks. And there it is. I can get 5 bookmarks on a sheet of lamination pouch, right? I can get 5 of them. So I did some with strings and some without. Some have things on the backs. I did some stamping. Some just plain. Some with just like that. So these are a nice addition to the bookmarks I want to donate. And this one, I could leave it paper, but I really do like the laminating now that I've started that. I will tell you, it was a bit of a pill to cut all of these apart because I have different sizes, but these were really nice. I really do enjoy making those a whole bunch. I really do enjoy making these. So those are all my bookmarks. So for the first Wednesday in the month, I did a set of 3 little note cards focusing with just the DSP and the words for the seasons die autumn, just using the autumn, 3 different pieces of DSP. That was from the Painted Harvest. I think I used that on all of them. Yes, I did. Really sweet, simple, not too much fuss, but quick, simple, easy card. So that's 3 in 1, right? So I have a nice stash going on for fall. So my B card was focusing in on the pumpkin, the Scenic Pumpkin Patch. And I love this. This was using that die. Now, I'm not going to remember the name of it, am I? And I just set those. Where is it? Of course, it's the last one. Here we go again. And I can't see it, of course. Give me that little pouch. It needs to come out of there. The Autumn Expression dies. Oh, what a pill this is. What a pill. So, Autumn Expression dies, making that little picture, give thanks. That's that September 2020's paper pumpkin stamps that I lost for a while. Sweet little card. The itty bitty backgrounds came into play. And I used the other, because these, you know, when you die cut it, it gives you 2. And I used the other one on the inside. So that was my B card. My C card was the little fluffy squirrel. And I cut that Go Nuts. I cut that right apart so I could just have the Go Nuts. Oh, and I used one mark as red. Did the little book because of all the bookmarks. This was supposed to be a bookmark and it didn't get laminated either. So, there we go. These 2 need to be, I need to make some more bookmarks. But anyways, really cute. So that was for the first week. For the second week, here we go. For the second week, for the A card, I did 2. Did I do 3 again? Oh, I did. I guess the trio was back in play. This time I used the Autumn Greetings. And I just stamped the itty bitty backgrounds on top of those. This DSP does all the work for you. It's so simple. If you didn't have the dies, put your favorite sentiment, stamp it right onto the DSP. Here I used the Moody Mauve. This was Copper Clay. This was Boho Blue on all of them. And here you can see I used that Magnificent Maple. And we used the Iconic Imagery dies there. And, oh yes, this was because of my Thanksgiving greetings stamp, which I got at the thrift store, which is mounted crooked. So, there we have it. That is my A. Now for the B. Sweet, sweet, sweet little card. This one, note card. And this, I didn't bring this one in. This is the punch. Hold on. The Jar of Joy, right? Or Sweet Jar. Phyllis sent me the Sweet Jar with the punch, and then I bought the Jar of Joy to go with it. Why they did not do a fall themed jar, I do not know, because this would have been darling with acorns, would have been darling with nuts. Oh my gosh, I think they missed the mark. This one should have had nuts or something for fall. Pine cones, you know, that would have been really sweet. That has to stay out to the right because that's for Christmas. So this was Happy Fall, y'all. That's from Banner Year. This is from the Peaceful Season dies. I used the wonderful embossing folder that I already have put away, the Forever Plaid that Carol sent me as well. With a Grateful Heart, Banner Year. Love this little card so, so sweet. That's B. Number C, this one was so much fun. They were all fun. I mean, they were all fun. Go nuts. May you gather happiness. And this is not the punch. This is the other squirrel on the little stump. And again, that embossing folder. And I just took these little spots that you get from Paper Pumpkin, right? Or you can make your own like I have. And I went across the paper and then embossed it. And it just, make your own DSP. Really fun. And this one, yes. And we made it look like we intended for it to be open that way. But that was a mistake. But nobody will know because it's too cute to care. Now, this one, this is not my card. This was my inspiration card. This is from Allie C. from Alley Cat Creations. And I made 2 of these cards. Once again, the A card seems to have more. And this is my envelope. And I did a little bit. Open it up like this. And you have to open this panel, sending autumn wishes your way. Paper Pumpkin, Happy Thanksgiving banner year. My piece of cardstock just got ruined. That'll be scratch paper now. Just absolutely beautiful, beautiful card fold. Absolutely love that. So that was one. And here is the other. Right? Gorgeous, gorgeous papers with a grateful heart. I think one was a sample because I had to have a sample to show you guys what it was. But these, I could make quite a few of these because I think this is just a stunning, stunning card fold. Absolutely love it. So this one is going to go. I'm keeping that for a sample forever. So my B card. This was so much fun. We did a gift card holder, right? So this is the Scenic Pumpkin Patch, and our little stem became bats or birds. And we used the Grow with Love. This is an envelope here. This is for Mr. Hank. Yes. And so a lot of this stuff, it was just because. So here is my gift card, right? Tuck it in here. Well, there we go. There. So anyways, you open it up. It's just a fun, happy Halloween, right? Open if you dare. Yes, that was a fun one. They were also so much fun. So C, or is that C? And this is, oh no, this is RC, 3C. We did portraits of the wee little squirrels. Oh, so much fun. Iconic imagery die here. A bit of lace, the polka dot trim turned over. And the, I forgot to bring this one out because I already put it back on the shelf. The Storybook Friends dies for our picture frames, right? And we stamped our 2 little squirrels. And it's just, with a grateful heart, Happy Thanksgiving banner year go-to for me. I love that. So now we're on to week 4. This is going faster than I thought. My family already came in. Are you coming in? I'm like, just a minute. Give me a minute, right? Wednesday series 4A, B, and C. So this was a single card. This was spotlighting, and I showed you how I had an idea and it didn't work out. And I love sharing with you when something doesn't work out because it shows you that sometimes things don't work out. And you just have to go a different direction. And that was this card, the Autumn Wishes, again, from the Words for the Season dies. A little bit of that irregular weave trim. That was from the Autumn Toile suite of products. The DSP, guys, just does so much. And on the inside, we put a little bit of the DSP here on the inside. Beautiful, beautiful, simple cards. But this one, absolutely, I love both of them. So this is my B card, the Pumpkin Patch, right? Oh, bright, gorgeous. Even though this is Cajun Craze, it just makes that bright pumpkin pie ink stand out that much better. It just was fun. The die, of course, I don't know where that die is, but I did share with you how the Gone Fishing tackle box die would work for this as well. I am thankful for you. Just so much fun. So much fun. And again, our little squirrel here. May you gather happiness. And I do hope all of you for this season, whether you are with family or with you or friends, um, or if you are unfortunately, you know, by yourself, gather those memories of your loved ones. I hope you gather those around you like a warm blanket. I do. I think that's one of the best things about having my Aunt Carol is her and I get to we talk about those old memories of being there on Jalon with Granny and everybody, and her and I laugh. She's like, she's like, me and my brother, she's like, we didn't need to fight with anybody else because we fought with ourselves. I laughed. I said, oh my gosh, that is so true. You know, um, but those are the memories her and I share. We share how Granny used to give all of us kids these packages of tinsel. And when we would come over and we'd be there each weekend, and we weren't the only grandkids who came over, but we get a whole box of tinsel, right? And by the time Christmas came, you could not see one ornament on that tree because it was layered this thick in tinsel. And we could glomp it on there. She did not care. But we had tinsel. My granny would put garland around all the windows, around picture frames, mirrors. Yeah, my granny. Love it. Love it. I can close my eyes and see it. But we could hang tinsel off the garland if we wanted. Um, yeah, that she would leave it. It was us grandkids decorating her house for the holidays, and she loved us all, and she let us do tears of my eyes thinking about it. Oh, that tinsel was everywhere, everywhere and anywhere. It was. You could not see a Christmas ornament. I'm gonna have to see if I got a picture. I mean, you could see the lights. I don't even think you could see the light sometimes for all the ornaments on that, for the tinsel on the trees. So next I did for my A, B, and C for the fifth Wednesday. I did these mini gold pizza boxes that Phyllis, thank you so much, had sent me. And I'm going to share those with you now. So this was my A, just with the DSP. My B, you can't really see it, but it's on the inside. It says sending autumn wishes your way. Each of them have a little something on the inside. This one had the tear tape. I'm going to have to put those sticky dots, big dots I have in there. So this is with the Grow with Love bundle, right? And then the squirrel. Now I do know this one is getting pistachios for my hubby and for Hank. And this was using the Labeled with Love bundle. And this was using the Heartfelt Hexagon bundle. So I have 2 of each of these, and I have 2 more boxes I can use, but these will all have favorite things in them. One, I'm not sure if Ferrero Rocher will fit in here, and that's my daughter's favorites, so I might have to find something else. I'm not sure she's a fan of almond roca, but Ferrero Rochers are her favorite chocolate of choice. Oh, she does like peanut M&Ms. I'll get some peanut M&Ms for her. My Aunt Carol likes peppermint patties, and that will go in hers. Me, I love Bit-O-Honeys. So I will indulge. And this basically is our dessert because we really don't do desserts in this family. So these are my little boxes. So we have our fluffy squirrel. And we have our pumpkin patch, which is pumpkin patch on the outside as well as the inside. And then the Splendid Autumn DSP. And now they just have to be in a not so safe place. I need to be able to find them come Thanksgiving because it's already started. My stamp room is quite packed already with things from the living room. So with that being said, this is what I have for you for the month of October for the Wednesday series. And it was packed full of wonderful, wonderful card making. And I am so honored to be able to share what I love doing so much with all of you because it is my just greatest joy doing this, and I receive so much from sharing with you all. So thank you for allowing me to do so. I mean, I cannot thank you enough for not just the gifts, but the gift of watching my channel, giving me your time, um, because I am so grateful. So I hope that all of you this holiday season are able to communicate with those you love, and remember and look back fondly on the memories, as I do, especially with my Aunt Carol, and even the stories we get to tell Hank of when he was little and he sucked on this little tiny snowman. Um, when I run across it again, it's in a safe place my daughter hasn't put up, that my mother had sent him, and he would suck on it like a pacifier, this little tiny stuffed animal. So cute. And the snowman's nose. I never look at a snowman the same way, but it's a fond memory now. It's a memory that we can tell him. Just like the story of the little beta fish, that him taking it for a ride in the back of his Tonka truck for whatever reason, and my mama's, going to get my daughter, honey, you got to come see this. He's got a fish in the back of his truck. And you ask him why, and he's like, I'm taking my fish for a ride. And the next morning, after Justice calmly explained that a fish needs water to breathe, the next morning my mom's having her coffee, and here comes Hank with that big old Tonka truck, and in it there's one of those little tiny water bottles, right? Not the big ones, the tiny ones. And in that water bottle is that same little beta fish that survived the night before. And yes, the beta did not survive another night. But somehow he got that beta fish in the tiny little opening of that water bottle. He got it in there so he could take it for a ride in his Tonka truck. Yes, sirree. And he would look at you like you were crazy. I mean, what could you explain to the child? It had to have water. Well, he put it in water and it went for a ride. Its last ride. Oh, so funny he is. Some things you just, a child, the stories, and the crazier and the wilder, the better for those memories. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope to see you all again soon here in my Wonderland. Bye bye for now.